Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter. It's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Wagwan family, manners and respect, enough love. People, we have some very important information and needs. Now, we want to get to the bottom of this, people. As a people, as you see, we have to work. We have to network and we have to share information. I'm getting a piece of information about Nids. Don't know if the Jamaican people know about these things. May I read it out? And may I like somebody like in a government come and verify this for us. Isa, Wagwan, all in faster. Wagwan, good evening. Good day, man. All in faster, Wagwan, you good? Yeah, man. Blessings to each and every one of there. So now people are serious evening this evening. Now, may I read about the needs? Because we need to know Wagwan. Because I believe a lot of Jamaicans really don't know anything about these needs. No, we don't. We don't know what them are do. We do not know what them are do, the needs. Remember last thing we hear said the needs is going to be voluntary. So do you think them are putting them money and time in it or to be voluntary, people? You don't think them are make it be mandatory where them force you to do it? I remember a while back, me read some article where it said them a charge you X amount of money if you do not sign up. Let's read a little bit about it. This is the information that me get today. Don't know the validity of this information, but I'm going to read it for my people. What me say? All right. News alert. The government of Jamaica is currently amending legislation to pass the Nids bill. All citizens will be forced by law to submit personal general biometric info, which includes retina scan, fingerprints, toe prints, blood type, religion, etc. All info will be stored in a database controlled by the government. Failure to get the national identification number will affect the following. 1. Registration of births and deaths, marriage, etc. 2. Passports, driving privileges, voting rights, access to commercial, academic, industrial, and socio-economic services. 3. After 3 years of not having a Nids, you will be fined 100,000 Jamaican dollars or be sentenced to community service. The cost of Nids is 68.5 million US dollars, which the government of Jamaica is borrowing to be paid over many years to come. Reason for Nids. The reason for Nids. Remember Vision 2030? Well, in keeping with the vision, Sustainable Development Goal SDG number 16 is to promote peaceful, inclusive societies, justice to all, etc. I'm sure by now you know who would want such inclusion rights. Also, the right to identity is another reason why every citizen of Jamaica will be given a unique number. Remember, identity is different from identification. My concerns: why such great hurry in passing this bill in hush-hush silence? Most Jamaicans are unaware that the following legislations have been amended for Nids: Registrations of Births Act 1889, Marriage Act of 1897, Passport Act of 1935, Revenue Administration Act of 1985, Jamaica Nationality Act 1962, the Immigration Registration Act 1945, the Forgery Act 1942, etc. So many laws being amended without us knowing. So why does my choice to take an identity as a male or female warrant a new identification? Why am I being punished for not choosing to have a particular ID? Suppose those who don't want to have a driver's license were penalized, paying 100,000 or community service such for not having one ID. So 100,000 Jamaican dollars or community service if you don't want to do it. We want some real answer from government. They need to come out. That's what I say. We need some more clarity and needs. Myself too. Why does the government need my blood type and religion to contact business, pay tax, travel, or go to school? Who will pay this loan? If Jamaica is in agreement to be used as a lab rat, test run, pilot project for the new roll order, should the government make the interested party pay and not us and our great grandchildren? Lest Australia and other countries have rejected this bill. What are we waiting on? Despite many opposition to the Nids bill on Friday, including blind Senator Floyd Morrison expressing he'd only gotten some parts of the bill on Friday, the government side of Parliament insisted that the Parliament would not end until the bill passes. It was only when supporting administration, clerical, and auxiliary staff spoke out about the grave inconvenience of Parliament's extended hours that at 1 a.m. they adjourned until Monday at 9. Why such urgency? What pressure is the government under to pass this bill right now? The rights of all Jamaicans are at stake. Let us not sit idly by unconcerned. It's a system of control. Share this far and wide. No. So this document was sent to me. Somebody put it out there. No, we cannot verify what was said in this document. Me don't know nothing. We scored the paper works, news, media. We can't say anything, but as you know, things are hush-hush. Earlier today, see me that video, I say, with the Rasta man them there, with the pastor them there. Now it's crunch time, people. All kind of things is coming at us. You already see them do all type of stuff with the police and the female name and all them things. Then you hear them say them accomplish some law. So hate speech law and all that. So you know things is setting up. Right? So me I read. I'm gonna try to see if there's any truth to that. So you know my research. I can't find an article to match that. But I'm read a little bit further. Jamaica's constitutional court strikes down national biometric system. So hold on there. Because me I read again and then me see owners urge Jamaicans to embrace Nids at a March of this year. You understand what I say, people? Owners urge Jamaican. So I push the thing, people. Major salesman. You know. Salesman of the year. Prime Minister Andrew Ones says the introduction of the national identification system is a critical step in Jamaica fully becoming a digital society and is urging Jamaicans to embrace the technology. Speaking at the launch of the National Identification and Registration Authority, NIRA, yesterday where the members was named, Ones said Nids will create a digital society where there is no divide and all Jamaicans can participate. What kind of digital society? We don't care if protect people bank account at Jamaica backside. Some of people bank account are wipe out. And I know we can't protect people bank account, people money. The government system has been hacked into many times. What hacking and going to Jamaica, how them going to protect all this important information of yours? Them can't even protect your goddamn bank account. How them going to protect these people? What them do? What such man do? Who give money? Where man run so far? This man test out everything, Palmy. They man run faster than America. Cashless, so a digital society. A digital society. Grandma was sell her 2 orange down a market and her fish and her coal and her banana. Digital society. Remember, Andrew Ones come out already and tell the old people they must get acquainted with technology. Old people. You think you can tell some old people in America? You think Biden can come out and tell old people them nonsense there? Must get acquainted with technology? Do you think Biden can come out and come tell people, old people, them nonsense there? Old people don't even give a damn about nothing. They just want to take a call and make a call. They don't want to be bothered. They already spend them time already have to learn new system at them work. Eh? Who them have to learn stuff now for what? So anyway, the information I just read for you a while ago. May I try to see if there is no truth to it. If I saw it set up, may I try to find another article. You understand me? Well, I'm ready to call, but the call hang up. But anyway, people, let me continue to read further. So, Ones urges Jamaican to embrace Nids. On the seat. So, I push this Nids stuff. I want the rest of them pay attention and the Christian them, you know. But now come talk, you know. Judgment in the earth. One of them. Speaking of launch of National Identification and Registration Authority, NIRA, yesterday. Blah, 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 blah. State and registration, regardless of forms of government. So, let me read more before we go to our next document. This is about establishment of a protection and utility of citizens' identity, citizens' records, and the civil registry within which these are entailed and protected, said Ones. We can't believe a word come out of the man, them out people. Not a word or a letter, I don't believe for the man. And that man must have touched nothing. Because I believe the man so corrupt and everything he might do is to benefit himself. Jaja. So Prince Musu. So Carlos, check the archives and you will see the government got millions to bring in life, bring to life the Nids. Look at Prince. Me know. Me know. You even know. Just check out the Samoa agreement. Our money. And we'll never know where all of this money gone. Our money. Sell we. We are sold. That brother, that salesman. But the thing about it, Jamaican people not come out. Church not come out. Rasta not come out. People no business. So if you want to be a dictator now, when you find Jamaican people, so nah, do nothing. They're not people. They're not the best time for any leader to do whatever they want to do with the people them. When the people them asleep, is the best time to take disadvantage of the people them. What do you say? Holiness said he wants Jamaicans to participate in the system because they see the value of participation, which will ultimately become a duty that is not enforced, but you hear that? I want to hear that part. Owner said he wants Jamaicans to participate in the system because they see the value of participation, which will ultimately become a duty that is not enforced, but one that they believe they should fulfill. What me just read for you a while ago is enforced. And after 3 months, if you don't do it, I give 3 months, 100,000 Jamaican dollar. Are you going to do community service? Community service. So, to half, what me just read a while ago, there's some truth to it. Let me go to another article again, and I can find some other truth to it. I can find some other truth to this. The article, what I just read for you a while ago, the article here, let me give you a look brush over. News alerts. The government of Jamaica is currently amending legislation to pass a Nids bill. All citizens will be enforced by law to submit. Remember, let me just read for you what Andrew said in a march. I hope you can see the goodness in it and do it voluntarily and not enforce. So why put enforce in it? But if you can't get enough to do it voluntarily, if you can't get to pen up the coke voluntarily, what am I do? What am I going to do? Even though most Jamaica now go for this, just like the joke, because Jamaica don't even trust him now when it worse. So what things that this man going to do, people? What things that this man going to do? I believe this man is going to come with force. So right now, when I read, me believe this, when I read. What somebody sent to me, news alert, the government of Jamaica is currently amending legislation to pass a Nids bill. All citizens will be forced by law to submit personal general biometric info, which includes retina scan, fingerprints, toe prints, blood type, religion, etc. All info will be stored in a database controlled by the government. The Bank of Jamaica can't even keep the money safe. While the Prime Minister was in the Bahamas, there was a cyber attack in his office. We get to understand that there's a lot of hacking going on to Jamaica. People share them information, please. Share them out if anything somebody to hear them out. So now, what we cannot believe that, watch this now. For sure, Andrew is up to. The Constitutional Court and this document is going to show up Andrew Owners is up to. Jamaica's Constitutional Court strike down National Biometric System. On the list what Brian Sykes and them man they say, Justice Sykes did it. And this is 2019, April 15, 2019. How do you say, people? Jaja. And this is from biometricupdate.com. This is from biometricupdate.com. I'm going to search people to find if there's any truth to this standalone article when we get. So the article say, I force them to force it upon we. They might amend the constitution to force it upon you. If you don't take it over 3 years, for 3 years, it take, if 3 years come in and take it, you fine, they're gonna charge you a fine of 100,000 Jamaican dollars. Where poor people are gonna find that now. Our community service. You go clean road banking and sweep place or something at the sort. At this Andrew owners I do. So let me read something. Tell me if this makes sense. And like I said, this is from biometricupdate.com. The Constitutional Court of Jamaica has struck down, and this is 2019. So such man no stop. For some reason, from him coming 2017, he might push for these people. 2016, him coming by 2017, he might push for this. It look like money. I can't do. Somebody in the comment section a while ago said the government take money for this. Everything is for sale in Jamaica. Quick sale, small profit. So let's get at it. The Constitutional Court of Jamaica has struck down the country's mandatory biometric National Identification and Registration Act and the National Identification and Registration System, Nids, ruling 3-0 that it violates constitutional privacy protection. Listen this now. At this, let me read, I'm final say, what I just read a while ago for Uno, the piece of information that me get today. There is some truth to it. Such man a rush through them thing upon the people them who not read and the people them blind. Some people don't care until it hit them on them door. So the law required all Jamaicans to register biometric data. On here, the law required all Jamaicans to register biometric data and obtain a Nids identity card, which would be needed to access government services and also used for KYC and other business practices. What biometrics would be used, however, had not yet been determined. I quote them going on. I quote them then now. What biometric would be used, however, had not yet been determined, so they're not coming transparent. The government is not coming transparent with the court and nobody. What biometric you don't want, they're not come transparent. What me just read a while ago, me believe it. Based on what I see now. Do you understand me? Yeah. So, watch this, people. So, what biometrics will be used, however, had not yet been determined. A panel consisting of Chief Justice Brian Sykes, Justice David Batts, and Justice Lisa Palmer Hamilton ruled in favor of legal challenge brought by Julian Robinson, General Secretary of the People's National Party, PNP, on behalf of himself, his constituents, and the party. Robinson claimed that several constitutional violations were included in the act. So Julian Robinson take them to court. 2019. So, so we are in support of the National Identification System. What we are against were the provisions which we believe in the to be unconstitutional, and the court has agreed, Robinson said, according to the Star. So this administration, people, this crooked organization, no stop violating the Constitution, non-stop violation of our Constitution, non-stop, people, non-stop, and the people now wake up and see what I go on. So Julian Robinson, according to the Star, I'm going to tell the Star, Sykes and Batts both quoted extensively from the dissenting opinion of Indian Supreme Court Justice D.Y. Chandrachad in the Indian Supreme Court's Hadar decision. Dr. Chandra Chad J destroyed the notion that merely because similar or identical information is already in the possession of the state, that in of itself makes taking of such information again legitimate. His lordship clearly understood the implication of collecting the biographical information, combining it with biometric, then automating the process with supporting algorithms, Sykes said, as report by Indian publication. What is important to note is that majority and Dr. Chandrachad J proceeded on the premise that oversight of the data controller was necessary. Who gonna oversight all of this information? These are serious information. People you talk about all your health care, your medical information, everything, you know. We don't see them thing in America. What such man I do? What such man I do? Since sell you out there, they sell out a batty, somehow agreement. He further expressed agreement with Chandrachad that existing protections were insufficient. Bats pointed out that the Jamaican constitution, unlike that of India, explicitly guarantees the right to privacy. All right, guys, listen. Sykes noted that images collected for biometric identification can also reveal other information, such as the presence of illness, appearance in an iris scan, and that protections to ensure the proper storage and safety of data in state possession are inadequate to meet the constitutional standard. How them all store this? Brian Sykes in 2019, this is how I'm thinking about it, you know. Government not ready for store this yet, they're not in storage. But such man push the thing. So, based on what we just read a while ago, there is so like there's some truth to it. Yeah, man. So, Jaja, he also said that individual choice is deprived by making this mandatory. So, you say Andrew Onis went to court to make it mandatory. Andrew Onis went to court to make it mandatory. What do you hear me say? So while in a march, I tell you say, I hope you guys go sign up. Basically, what I tell you say, go see the good. I hope you see the goodness in the needs and go sign up before them have to make it mandatory. Basically, that in mean in a nutshell, you know. So if you read this piece of document, you believe say the first piece of document, you don't understand it because somebody send you a piece of document. I mean, it stand alone. There's nothing to support it. So we find local support here. We find local support. So as the presence of an illness apparent in an iris scan and the protection to ensure the proper storage and safety of data in state possession. There's no guarantee anything in a state position, especially under this crooked organization, is going to be safe. He also said that individual choice is deprived by making Nids mandatory. So in 2019, Andrew Onis went to court to make it mandatory. Trying to make it mandatory is Julian Robinson challenged them in court. Andrew Onis want to make it mandatory is Julian Robinson challenged them in court and won. Brian Sykes and all them didn't like what the Labour Right Party are doing. So don't believe for a minute they're not trying to amend the Constitution to come back around to us. Because Brian Sykes don't like that it was mandatory. So it deprived Jamaicans, deprive us of choice. So Andrew Onis is push it down with throat. So we have no choice at all. So what Brian Sykes was saying, what Andrew Onis was doing in 2019 was to force this upon us. Julian Robinson took him to court. Him won. So Jamaica's government will review the judgment before taking any further steps, according to a statement from the office of the Prime Minister reported by RJR. So him have them people that mess with the Constitution. I know me I get this piece of report. This is not safe. The private sector organization of Jamaica, the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, and the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association published a joint statement in response to the court's 309-page ruling. The Jamaica Observer reports they said that while they support the decision, a political consensus on necessity of a new identification system remains. We strongly urge both political parties to immediately commence consultation with a view to settle the contentions, difference in the legislation, and avoiding the provisions which offend our Constitution. And avoiding the provisions which offend our Constitution, so as to return a bill to the House and enable a smooth and early passage, the group said. So PSOJ a push for this. PSOJ a push for this. Nids was passed into law on November 2017 with 168 amendments amid controversy. 168 amendments. After it was passing, guys, do you know the amendments that were made by to Nids? Do we? No, man, appear darkness are going to Jamaica, man. Nids was passed into law in November 2017 with 168 amendments amid controversy that it was being rushed through Parliament and was originally intended for implementation this year. Wow. 2017. So this is what I want, people. So this is what I want to say. Andrew Owners, they want to make it mandatory. Julian Robinson challenged him in a court for himself and his constituency. And Brian Sykes struck it down. Do you hear me I say? So now you know, say them guy will do anything to keep it going. So what me just read for you a while ago, say they are trying to make it, try to go to court, go make it mandatory. This article must read right, so women don't really know if there's no truth to it. Sound truthful, not true? Yeah, I'm gonna read it again. News alert. The government of Jamaica is currently amending legislations to pass the Nids bill. All citizens will be forced by law. Remember, even though Andrew Owners tell we are so. I read. I'm careful again. You know. Right us in March. In March gone. Andrew Owners tell we say. Owners said he wants Jamaicans to participate in the system because they see the value of participation, which will ultimately become a duty that is not enforced. So I hope you see the value in it and sign up, and hopefully you see it be a duty that is not enforced. Hopefully to be a duty that is not enforced. So, a March gone him attack, you know. But remember saying got court already, he passed the law already for enforce it. Julian Robinson take him a court. 2017 he passed. And 2019 up in a court, Julian Robinson take him up in a court. And Brian Sykes them struck it down. So in a 2024 now, he might come out with his sweet mouth. Holiness said he wants Jamaicans to participate in the system because they see the value of participation, which will ultimately become a duty that is not enforced. You should have said ultimately become enforcement. You know, you enforce it. So all of that, we might talk this on. And let me read what we get today. So, news alert. The government of Jamaica is currently amending legislations to pass the Nids bill. All citizens will be forced by law to submit personal general biometric info, which includes retina scan, fingerprints, toe prints, blood type, religion, etc. All info will be stored in a database controlled by the government. Remember Brian Sykes questioned that? Failure to get the national identification number will affect the following: registration of birth certificate, death and marriage certificate, passport, driver's license, driving privilege, passport, driving privileges, voting rights, access to commercial, academic, industrial, social, economic services. After 3 years of not having a needs, you will be fined $10,000 or be sentenced to community service. The cost of needs is blah, blah, blah. So you see the whole setup of that. And the person was saying, he said, boy, it's question it. So why don't I push it? Why the urgency? Why? Yeah, why such urgency? What pressure is the government under to pass this bill right now? And Jamaican, after the person also say, if these powers that be, want to use Jamaica as a piggy, they should pay for it. So all these, my concern, why such great hurry in passing this bill in hush-hush silence? Most Jamaicans are unaware that the following legislations have been amended for needs: Registration of Births Act, Registration of Birth Acts 1889, Marriage Act 1897, Passport Act 1987, 1985, Jamaica Nationality Act 1962, the Immigration Act, Registration Act 1945, the Forgery Act 1942, etc. So many laws being amended without us knowing. Yeah, my brother. Me live, man. Me I talk about the NIDS bill. Yeah, me call it back. Yeah, man. Let's wrap it up. You want to go live? Hold on. Hold on. Let me go live. Give me info, my brother. What, I'm sorry.
Just a quick info.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, man. Go ahead, my brother. The audience are here. The audience, we are here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I hear you say the fire over River Tansy to the base info me I get. So them find some documents from KMC where they want to burn, but they couldn't burn it. I don't know if it's true. Allegedly, me hear some argument I go around. So I keep my ears open if you hear anything more.
So yeah, says the firework.
We are burning over. So the fire we are burning over
River
Tansy today. Just so. They might get rid of documents based on what I heard. A lot of papers they want to burn.
Yeah.
Well, you soon get some info, man. You're up on the ground, you know.
Yeah, man. Here we come, man. Anything like dark, we'll come in a light, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, my brother. Right. Respect me, call it later. Yeah.
All right, boss.
All right. So the people, when it's not one thing, is another. So what am I doing now? Cover up documents, we don't know. Let's verify that by seeing some other corroborating stories. You know, I like to do it. And we see it. Anything in the dark must come to the light. You hear me? All right. Can't answer me to tell you guys. So this is what we're going to see. Such man a change up all of these acts. The Registration of Birth Act 1889, Marriage Act 1897. All people. All of them are sitting there touching them. The man that amend the Constitution, not to do nothing good for we, for sell we out. Can't get money for do this. Amended the Constitution so many times to do no good. So policy trumps the Constitution. So put in this law, them change the Constitution and tailor the Constitution to fit anything Andrew owners want. If Andrew owners want to keep DPP there, hey, they amend the law, tailor it to suit what Andrew want. This government is not capable of keeping our money safe in the banks. This government is not capable of keeping our dollars, our hard-earned money safe in bank account. So many bank accounts in Jamaica have been fleeced, wiped out, clean, gutted. Clean. Many Jamaicans' bank accounts have been wiped out clean at the banks in Jamaica, and the government have not come out for the people. Can you imagine? You don't hear from the Minister of Finance, National Security. You don't hear from the Prime Minister on the people's behalf. We're losing their money. Jamaica bank account been ripped off in Jamaica. Nobody come out. But no, you don't want to biometric and stuff like that. People, let me tell you about information like this. I don't trust these guys with none of my information. They are going to force it on you. They're going to force, this man going to force it on you. Information can be sold. And to the amount of people that come to Jamaica, they will take all that information. Man. God damn if they take information. Can you imagine if they go into the government system and swipe that information? That is everything who you are. That's everything. Biometric information, retina, blood type, or whatever them say they might do at Jamaica. There. That's everything who you are. That's all the identity plus some people. Me say if any hackers get to the Jamaica system, it's all the information plus some. And that will be rich for people who are into data. Because they might find out how much money they will sell your information. You can't trust them criminally. Even the workers who work in this institution, you can't trust nobody copper tap corrupt, if the guard not corrupt. If anybody get a hold of these information, people, they can sell it. What per money it worth. They can sell your info. How do you understand, Mr. Jamaica? Them can sell your information. People, that is everything. That is everything who you are. This is not just your credit card and your driver's license now. This is not just your social security card. This is way different. This is you, your body. That's your only card. Your body identify you, your eye retina, your biometric people. That's you. Physical you, not the card, not the ID, not the social security card, no card. Your body will be the walking card. Identification machine. What if, people, do you trust the government to store this quality information? Do you trust the Jamaican government to choose this kind of information? Do you trust them? I know I don't. Based on the fact that you can't protect people's bank account, or is it you going to protect them at thing? Brother, you not do too much. The cart is surely before the horse. It seems as if somebody is trying to rush something in Jamaica. And they get this yes man, they could send out boy as such man to do everything they want. If there's a such boy, jump. He say, oh, hi, boss. Jamaica, you know, so we not problem. Man walking on them knees, not standing on them 2 feet. Everything is for sale. Eh? People, you ever say, Leslie Wilson, this is no joke, the thing, data is the new money. Me say, large, they don't understand. How you think me know this? Me talk to techie in California, Silicon Valley. Remember California, me think there, you know? See, Leslie, I tell you, send a lie, me I tell you now. Data and money thing, people. How you gonna trust them corrupt boy? Yeah? Plus, this is not just the regular data, you know. This is not regular data when you go bank or one office there, you put some information. People, this is a biometric, man. This is deep, you know. We see them coming with some more agreements signed. Rasta and the Christian them. Nah, make no nice out there. They look one way I make nice. God bless on the heart. We see them talk about them coming with hate speech law. Nah, make no nice out there. Such man is an idiot. Non-stop pushing on the face. So now we are covering this Nids. The PNP take them a court and won. Judge found it out unconstitutional. The judge themselves never trust the other man store this data. The judge never trusts how they must store this data. I hope there are other challenges that rise up against this. The people stand up against this, it have to go back. But let me tell you what Andrew Ones do. Appear roadblock and rat trap myself for Andrew Ones for Mark Golding, you know. Andrew Ones has set a lot of road trap along the way for Mark Golding. Listen this. He must set a lot of things where he must set up Mark Golding. You may say, yeah, man. I set up Golding, man. May I show you something, man? So, Andrew want to set it up. Even when Mark Golding come in, they have to implement it. So, the PNP will fight him in a court when I like this thing. You want me to tell me, say, Andrew want to set a rat trap. So if the PNP come in, they are forced to implement this and go along with it. Remember the PNP taking a court, you know, because it's unconstitutional. So now, Andrew want to say, I want to come to office. So what did he do? Never ask some lawyer or something what this man do. What going on? So I'm do to people. Jamaica people now pay attention to them things and I make out the there. Go on to Grum and Boom, man. Go on to Grum and Boom, man. This brother, man. Something do you know? The brothers are go at Jamaica. Brothers are go at Jamaica. They must go at Jamaica people. Non-stop beat up Jamaica. So such man set it up people and when PNP come in there, can't be reversed. But they know what I'm do. But you know saying mess the constitution and all that. So me want to know. My gentle people. They say Andrew Ones, I said some rat for Mark them, man. Can't have no respect for him, you know. You don't say no respect for Mark, no. Zero. Too much friend thing I go on. Too much friend thing I go on, that's all. Remember me, I tell you. The man have no respect for Brother Mark. Me see it, man. So me I tell you, say people. Me I tell you, say even when Andrew come out of office, or him set it up. And that me reading, you know. So owner said the 9-member NIRA was put together to carry out functions of the state that continues regardless of who forms government and the political policies of the day. So I wonder what him do. Speaking at the launch of the National Identification and Registration Authority, NIRA, yesterday, where the membership was named. Owner said Nids will create a digital society. Remember him saying, you know, go digital. Remember I tell you that? It's lie. We're telling, we lie. Remember? Remember I say a lie like I tell upon him? After him come out, come tell us saying got some country and he want to pay and him tell him say them not take cash in that country. People on so demand not have no good relationship with the truth. Did the man come out and say a lie we are tell? Him never say man create a cashless society. Did the man say that, people? The video them out there and we go find them and play them upon his brother. The brother said, nah, create a cashless society, and that's my push upon the people. Shaja. So, speaking at the launch of the National Identification and Registration Authority, NIRA, yesterday, where the membership was named, Holiness said Nids will create a digital society where there is no divide and all Jamaicans can participate. Holiness said the 9-member NIRA was put together to carry out a function of the state that continues regardless of who forms government and the political policies of the day. This is about the establishment, the protection and identity of citizens' identity. Brother, Jamaica people, you better wise up. We don't talk, I can't do a one, All I can do is turn up on one, I couldn't drink, even though I can't go through the water. Larkland say you do not need a special ID to implement digital transaction. I work with computers for many years. The current IDs are sufficient. So Larkland, what you believe them I try to do, brother? Larkland, what you believe them I do this for? Somebody in the comment section says such man take money to implement this. There's a pattern. Can take money to sell the body. Some more agreement. So there's a pattern. So no, surprise me. And most of the Jamaicans don't care about nothing, Look what important stuff me attack, but I look how low the numbers be. Just look at the numbers. Look what me attack about. Look what we're talking about. Look at the numbers. This look good. Look what we're talking about. Look, this is serious. Clarity is needed in this. Larkland say, total waste of time and money. Them definitely know for waste of money, family. Them definitely know to waste of money. Them not have problem to waste some money. They definitely know, So people, do you have a special ID to use your credit card in the US? No. We don't have no special ID to use nothing here. My driver's license. What Andrew Owners is trying to do here, I don't know. People are trying to test a pilot program. Everything they're testing on us, Nids is a test. And Jamaica country is like a test dummy for the Nids system. But there we go again, such man will sell a body. He will sell anything, people. Because the Jamaican people don't stand for nothing. And as long as you guys willing to make this man shove anything your way without grease, we expect him gonna keep push it. Jamaica people, spineless. Man, a bad man for who? For ourselves. Hurt each other. But don't stand up for nothing. You think this such man could have survived in anywhere other country in the Caribbean? Him couldn't. Him ruled dominant in Jamaica. Such man. Other country would have protest, other small island would have protest. So happen that Jamaicans are weak right now. I just show you a while ago. I'm going to show you where they speed up the Constitution according to this document here. Speeding up our Constitution to hurriedly put in Nids. So the batty thing and the Nids and the female thing, when I take the female from the female and I fight against the female woman. Yeah, what is this? Everything is a culture shock. Me tell you already, The hate speech law and everything, everything are twined up on a twist. And Jamaica sit on the blind, see them here? La. Waiting on the next election for getting a few $1,000 on orange or green shirt. Jamaicans, with that silent, Jamaica, come here. Come on, my people. Me love on you know. We could talk about we for a minute. You know, so we dumb though. You know, so we are dumb. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We are dumb. Dumb. Like, you know, we appear like that. We exercise that. You know, so when Anna says, don't you? Just sit down and take anything. Look fool, don't you? Like an idiot. Like, style Jamaican man and that style. No. So like some idiot we be not you. Talk truth. When people up on the one, come know you guys talk to Jamaicans all the time and they are foreigners and they're asking what Jamaican people are doing to help themselves. And when they say, well, boy, the people them afraid to come out, come march, and because people ask me, I said the people are fearful of the government to even come out and launch a protest. People say, what? Fearful of your own government? Yes, you also have some politician who are bad man, who are thug, who are done. Some people in Jamaica dare not open their mouth and call their name for nothing. People, share this video. Just for the handful of you guys who decide to stay here tonight. If the handful of you share this message, educate somebody. Maybe, just maybe, somebody don't know nothing about this Nids, you know, until they slap them hard. If you guys get the information here, spread it. Please. We need more clarity on Nids. We don't understand Nids. Such man will implement this. Got court and struck down. Now they mess with the Constitution. So they must tailor the Constitution to fit anything they want. This man can tailor the Constitution so he can thief money and not go to jail. This man can tailor the Constitution so he already stolen loot. You cannot come off him after encounter office. Criminals can tailor Constitution to fit themselves snugly, very snug, perfect fit. And that's why I see it's going on in Jamaica. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in the guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If for the first time and you like the work, people, subscribe on YouTube. Me want to Facebook, follow me. Hold on. Make sure you check out other videos already done. And you like the thing, come back as you are always welcome. So you know, in a squabble with the people, I want to come tell me about my mother later on. Right? So make sure I so you see your love. More than like I just saw the family stay up on this page all the time. We don't disrespect people, we don't call people name. If you have something to say it in the comment. Nobody afraid to say, I want to say something, somebody go, me say Debbie and Arlene, Debbie I go lick me this spanner and BCA. If me say something. But say just be respectful. Simple. Anywhere you go in any settings, just be respectful. Me not tell if I've been a child and say, yes, Mr. Sir. Me know you call me Mr. Sir. Just be respectful. You understand? Me have older people here in this community, even older than I am. But me have to show respect to. And we are Jamaican, we know the thing go. So even the older people them will follow me, make we all respect them. Even if you're not none to call us. Do you understand me? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Chipping your body by the press of a button, they also can kill you too through Nids. Oh, saying, can you see? Nids is people me love know. Patricia Matthews. Me just have to, you know, from read it and tell the people them I will pay attention. Because everything them come to us in the Caribbean first. The rest of the Caribbean leader must say, why? That man they're fool, them people stupid. I could do that with my people. I could never do that with my people, you know. I couldn't do that with my people. What happened to the damn Jamaican people them? Can you imagine the Caribbean people them, the Caribbean countries? Can you imagine the leaders them are asking, what the hell wrong with we? And them I say, that me couldn't pull off a family place, yeah. But Andrew Owners pull it off of Jamaica because the people them are asleep. People, Love on you, you know. Thank you for watching this video, you know. Manners and respect to each and everyone, you know. Yes, man. Respect, guys. Enough love. Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got in a figure you. Take this spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above him, no him, I got a belt. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption fees.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with beach.
Can't fool me again.